Hi people, since I've seen this trend go around on YouTube a lot, and I personally enjoy watching them, I decided to make one too. An unpopular opinions video on K-pop. So original, yay. Disclaimer, you don't have to agree with me. You're entitled to your own opinion. This is just mine. I'm going to say things that are actual unpopular opinions, not state facts or say that fan wars are stupid, because everyone knows that and thinks so. What I'm saying is that some of these opinions may trigger you, but please don't come for my throat. Thank you. Number 1. This is a long one. Dreads and cornrows are really hot on many idols. Cultural appropriation is bullshit. No one's mocking black culture. Well, this is kind of two separate opinions, but I believe both are true. I've only heard people talk about how it was a mistake to give Win and Jongin dreads, while I'm here thinking it looked really good. I think that a lot of idols can pull off dreads and cornrows and look really hot. I think the only time I agree with people saying that they don't look good with it is when Yoongi did it. Moving on to the cultural appropriation thing. I get that dreads and cornrows are a part of black culture, but there is absolutely nothing wrong with other cultures adapting a bit. I'm saying this as a person whose family is black. Everyone from my mom's side of the family, including my mom and sister, are black, and they think it's ridiculous too. So don't come at me with I don't understand cause I'm not black. Wearing a hairstyle that means something in another culture than your own is not racism. Racism is when you degrade other races, mock them, and feel superior to them. Meaning, idols are not racists for having dreads, as some of you claim. Number 2. Wanna and Winner makes very good music. I didn't even think this was an unpopular opinion, until I heard how many people actually dislike their music. Well, I really like it. Number 3. Being a solo stan is okay, as long as you're respectful. Now hold on, lem explain. I'm not talking about solo stans, who literally stans one person of a group, and doesn't care about the rest. What I mean is, that it's completely fine to just know one member of a group, and like that person. Before I got to stan 17, I only knew Vernon. I listened to 17's music, liked it, watched MVs, knew who Vernon was, appreciated him, and eventually I started stanning the whole group. My bias is Junho now. Another example, my SF9 bias is Raun, though I don't stan SF9. I enjoy their music, know some members' names and looks, but that's about it. My bias is still Raun though, and because of that someone would call me a solo stan. But honestly I don't see the problem. If you're new to a group and don't know everyone yet still have a bias and talk about that person, appreciate that person, it's completely alright. Just be respectful towards the group as a whole. Don't say stupid shit like your bias is superior to the other members. Just appreciate what you can. Spread love. I don't see the issue. Number 4. Boy groups with cute concepts deserve better. It saddens my Astro standing heart to see so many people hate on guys doing cute concepts. Y'all be talking about how girl groups doing cute concepts is cool, that you should appreciate them more, that Twice doesn't need to change their concept. Meanwhile you're forgetting about the fact that guy groups do cute concepts too. Astro is a super talented group full of loving, funny dorks, but they're being slept on so much because of their concept. Or I mean there's probably more to it, but generally the only reason I've heard from people is their cute concept. I don't prefer cute concepts at all, and I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying that they deserve better. Number 5. Second-gen groups are not superior to third-gen groups. I'm so tired of seeing people complain about the third-gen groups. So tired of seeing people say K-pop have gotten worse, that everything is getting westernized, that you miss the good old days with SNSD etc. I mean I see your point, but these idols are so hardworking and talented. If you don't like third-gen groups, you probably just haven't watched the right videos. I promise you, there's lots and lots of talented idols and unique unwesternized music. Number 6. People have to understand that a lot of the rules of the K-pop industry is related to the Korean culture, meaning it won't change just because you want it to. Let's take the visual and beauty standard thing for example. A lot of people complain about how all the companies cares about is visuals, how whitewashing is a sin, how it's disgusting that the idols have to stay so skinny, and though I agree, y'all have to understand that the idols knew exactly what they were getting into when they became trainees. It's not that someone kidnapped them and forced them to join Hell I mean SM. They chose it themselves, though the industry is sometimes way too harsh on the idols. I completely agree that it's not okay to make IU starve herself. But you also have to understand that being skinny is a Korean beauty standard. I'm not saying that justifies it. I'm just saying you really can't come as a foreigner and then expect the Korean beauty standards to change because you think they are inappropriate. Number 8. Being sexually attracted to idols is natural. Now I'm not saying it's okay to over-sexualize idols, sexually harass them, or send them uncomfortably sexual messages, but I'm saying being a hard stan isn't that big of a deal. Now I'd personally say I'm mostly a soft stan, but being a hard stan is okay. The idols aren't children. You can't deny that some of their songs are horny AF.
Stunt, ice, dive, touch, mouth, baby, baby, I just feel so right. Baby, I just feel so nice. 가장 완벽한 kiss sign. Oh, baby, give it to me. Baby, don't stop, don't stop. 멈추지 마, baby, don't stop.
이제 더 할 말이 없게 나 우아하게 만들어줘. 랄랄라 말만 하지 말까 느껴지게 우아하게.
We deep in this, I'll be making you wet like it's my superpower. You gon' think I'm Aquaman.
It's so tasty. Come and chase me. 못하겠어. Ice cream, you scream. Give me that ice cream. Ice cream, you scream. Give me that ice cream.
간에 oh stop 온몸이 다 반응을 해 빠르게 Shorty get me Whiplash Shorty get me Whiplash
내가 채찍질을 더해줘라 느낄 수 있게 넌 내 프로 내 컬렉션 한 켜를 장식해 When I work 센트로 지워져범이 몇 밀리미터 느낌이 wow 기술 세워
Cough cough. And it's okay to think that's sexy. With that said, they're also humans. So don't go too far. I remember reading this article about a 15-year-old trainee or something receiving sexually harassing messages, and it made her cry. And that's disgusting. But please do not mistake that with what a hard stan is. A hard stan is just someone who find their oppers and nooners hot, and some are very horny, but not all are in a disrespectful way. Number 9. YouTube views do matter. I don't mean this in a, if they don't get a lot of views they're untalented kind of way. I mean, streaming does matter. The idols make money off of it. We've been knew that some BTS armories are very obsessive about streaming, and you can complain all you want and talk about how streaming doesn't matter, but look where it got BTS. I'm not saying they got so big because of streaming, cause that's bullshit. But I'm saying don't come for armory's throats when your faves disband because they get too little recognition because you think views doesn't matter. I'm not saying this to be harsh or rude. I just mean that it's very annoying when people complain about it when other people promote streaming. If you don't have time for it, don't do it. But if you're not streaming because you don't care about views or think the idols don't make money off of it, it's not your loss. It's your faves. Number 10. I don't care what member of a group is more popular. It literally doesn't matter to me. I'm not saying it's cool that some members of groups are high-key being slept on. I'm saying that there'll always be someone who's less or more popular than others. Don't come for Jackson's throat because you think Youngji deserves more recognition. It's lame. And I'm saying this as someone whose bias is Youngji. You're not superior because you stan underrated members or groups. Number 11. Just like I don't care about popularity of members, I don't care about line distribution. I'm not saying it's cool that Johnny's only line in Cherry Bomb is if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, while Mark has a third of the song. But again, there's always someone who's gonna have more or less lines than the others. Everyone always talked about how awful it was that Jin got no lines. In Love Yourself tier he did. And then people started complaining about Hoseok and Tae's amount of lines. Of course someone is gonna have to get less lines if Jin has to get more. I'm obviously also bitter over the fact that Junho has 2 lines tops. But imagine how difficult it is to split up an entire song. Just appreciate the songs and stop complaining. Thank you. Number 12. This is gonna be the last one because this is getting way too long. Hyejong and Hyuna are such a cute couple. This is not an unpopular opinion. I just wanted to say that. Now thank you for watching. If you agree or disagree with any of these opinions, please let me know in the comments and we'll have a civilized conversation about it. Bye.